check out our shirt on Teespring.
Folks, what's going on in the little world? I'm going to talk about this video, how people react, especially if you're walking at night, and how cops don't know our civil rights and our freedom moments. Also, how people think, anything could be suspicious. This is a state of mind. And people call cops on people no matter what, day or night, and say, hey, there's a suspicious person, but this person is walking by, not doing anything. Of course, here in the United States, we just fear anybody's different. Oh, that guy's different, he's bringing this, or, where I can cure. But, I must get a cop. I bring someone who has weapons to stop him. I don't know what he's doing. He's walking. Call 911. I'm scared. And that's what kind of fear this country is going through. And it's ridiculous how cops handle it. Because somebody make a phone call doesn't mean that person's doing something illegal. You have to reserve what's going on, watch the person first, and then you can automatically assume that somebody's doing illegal because some fool called the cops. So I'm going to talk about a tragedy, what happened to Elijah McClain. He was a 23-year-old. So the date that it happened to him was August 30th, 2019, Aurora, Colorado. Aurora, Colorado is the same location of the shooting of a midnight screening of The Dark Knight Rising, that James Holmes killed 12 people, injured 70, and the 58 were caused by gunshots. Firstly, he died 6 days later because some overzealous cops put him in a stranglehold, and also the MITs gave him way too much cameo for somebody for his size and weight. The problem they gave him the cameo, he gave him enough for a 200-pound person, but he only weighed 140 pounds. Also, they didn't check on his heartbeat at all before giving him the cameo. So this all started because some guy called 911. Something's not an emergency for somebody's wearing a ski mask, trying to keep warm, and I guess he was flinging his arms. I guess he was dancing some music, and because this was causing his death. And here's the 911 call. I had to edit it because most of it was him trying to figure what street he was on, or the operator couldn't figure out where he was. And here's the clip.
911, what is the address of the emergency? That's where I show you near. Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from? And your name?
Juan.
And your last name, Juan? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
So there's a guy. He's watching the what's the opposite of north?
South.
South, yeah. He's walking south on Billing Street. He has a mask on.
Okay.
And then when I pass by him, he puts his hands up and does all these kinds of signs. I don't know. He looks sketchy. He might be a good person or a bad person.
Yeah.
But he has a full-on mask on.
Okay. His arms.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put a call in so officers can go see what's going on, okay? Are you still at that location now?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. When did this happen? When did you see him?
Right now, he's like, I just turned around and he's like putting his hands up.
Okay. Don't approach him, okay? If you need to, just drive away. I don't want you to go near him. Were any weapons involved or mentioned?
No.
Okay. I already have a call in. Okay. I need to get his full description. What race is he?
I think he's a black male.
Okay. How old does he look? I know he's wearing a mask.
I have no clue.
Okay. What color's the mask, or what does it look like?
Black.
Black mask?
He's like a gas station on Billing Street on Colfax now.
Okay. Is it like a ski mask, or what type of mask is it?
Yeah, like a ski mask.
Okay. And then what else is he wearing?
I don't know. His dark color is like a brown long sleeve shirt.
Okay.
And then black sweat.
Okay. Sweatpants. Okay. Give me one moment. I'm just adding notes. Are you or anyone else in danger right now?
No.
Okay. We have this call in, sir. Don't approach that person and do not disturb anything at the scene. We are going to have officers dispatched to check the area and try to locate him, okay?
Okay, he's walking towards the gas station on Grove Street, Colfax.
Yep, I let them know that, okay? So don't follow him or anything. We're going to have officers come check the area, okay?
Okay.
Just call us back immediately if anything changes or if you have any further information.
Sounds good.
All right, and do you need officers to contact you, sir?
No, it's fine.
Okay, thank you. Call us back immediately if anything changes.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
If you listen to the phone call, there's no message of him doing any kind of damage or breaking the law. He's walking. He's listening to music. I'm very sure he swings his arm because he was dancing something. He was just having a good time, going from the store to his house. So the phone call that I had edited, it appears that the phone call didn't see him much of a threat. And so if it didn't appear much of a threat to you, why do you have to call 911? I mean, what do you expect the cops to do? Is talk to him, and say what's up? But it has to be, a crime has to be going on for the cops to stop something. That's something that people need to learn, also cops need to learn. So here's a quick video of him being detained by the cops, and see how quickly they put their hands on him. But under 7 seconds, no way for him to respond what he's doing. Once again, he is wearing headphones.
On the sidewalk when officers arrived and continued walking as they told him to stop.
Stop. I have a right to stop you because you're being suspicious.
Yeah, I like the part when he grabs him and says, I have the right to detain you, but they had really no right because technically he didn't do anything illegal. And who knows how many times he walked his path from the store to his house and never became an issue. I'm pretty sure the person who was driving, who called 911, was not, from the area. So I think it was under 19 seconds. They tackled during this thing was they accused him of holding a gun, but there's no, you don't see no video of him trying to grab the officer's gun. But it was the other officer was yelling that he's grabbing your gun. So I think it was under 19 seconds. They tackled during this thing was they accused him of holding a gun, but there's no, you don't see no video of him trying to grab the officer's gun. But it was the other officer was yelling that he's grabbing your gun. So during the struggle, they put him in some kind of chokehold. He was knocked out, and we reading his constant during this. He was telling his name. He was trying to explain who he is. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a pacifist. I'm not violent. Why are you doing this to me? So during him on the ground being handcuffed, he was pleading, with the cops, and they're kind of marking him. Also, you hear one of the cops saying that when the EMTs come, we're gonna get this guy ketamine because he has a lot of strength for somebody his size because they don't know what he's on. So at this time, he was not being violent or anything. When the EMT showed up, they gave her ketamine, but what they did wrong was they gave him too much, and then check his pulse. On the way to the hospital, he appeared to have no pulse, and later on he was brain dead, died 6 days later. And then during this vacation, they claimed that cops didn't do nothing wrong, but they didn't realize, first of all, they violated his civil rights. And, firstly, he died. There was some kind of investigation going on. The cops were quit doing anything wrong. But firstly, it had to take up to what happened to George Floyd to reopen the case, and grand jury did their own investigation of this.
Colorado's Attorney General opens a grand jury investigation over the death of Elijah McClain. That's today's top story on CBSN Denver. The office of Phil Weiser making the announcement this morning. It explains it will compel testimony from witnesses and require production of documents and other relevant information that would otherwise be unavailable. Elijah McClain died in Aurora after being taken into police custody in August of 2019.
What discussed about the whole thing was the cop going back to the scene and take a bunch of selfie pictures and enjoying themselves like they won some kind of reward or something, and they redo the choking thing they did to him.
In Colorado, hundreds of people protested outside an Aurora police station demanding more disciplinary action following the death of Elijah McClain. Friday's protest began hours after the police department released a disturbing photo that appears to show 3 officers mocking McClain's death. 3 officers have been fired, a 4th resigned. Protest leaders say they plan to surround the police station until the department fires the 2 remaining officers involved in McClain's death. Jamie Yukas has more.
For the first time, interim police chief Vanessa Wilson revealed these photos.
We're sickened and we're angry.
3 officers laughing and mocking the chokehold used on Elijah McClain.
It shows a lack of morals, values, and integrity, and a judgment that I can no longer trust to allow them to wear this badge.
And they won't. Wilson fired Erica Morero and Kyle Dietrich after Jaron Jones resigned. Also fired a 4th officer, Jason Rosenblatt, who responded, "Ha ha," to the picture. He was involved in the original incident.
I can't breathe correctly.
Elijah McClain was not accused of any crime when officers used a chokehold on him and paramedics injected him with a sedative. He later died. Those officers were never charged with a crime. 2 still work for the department. The FBI and Department of Justice are investigating. McClain's father, Luane Mosley, had this to say about the photo reenactment.
You're a coward, and I hope you get what you deserve, because it's going to be worth me seeing that you're fired.
For CBS This Morning Saturday, Jamie Yukas, Los Angeles.
So it kind of tells you when those cops took that selfie picture, it kind of explains what kind of attitude towards the public they have and then their state of mind and how they don't give a damn and they're thinking they're special, get away from anything. But firstly, this got a jump start after the George Floyd thing happened. And there's been some changes with their department, how they treat a so-called suspicious person phone calls. It's like they're trying to tease the officers. You got first, reserve, see what's going on, see things illegally happening. You just cannot just pounce on somebody because of some kind of phone call. So pretty much been almost more than 2 years right now trying to figure out the court system. There hasn't really been one day of court of the 5 people responsible for his death. We'll keep you updated with what's going on. Maybe do better next time. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk more about this stuff in the future. Bye.